What's up, guys? Welcome back to the 10 weirdest foods in the planet. That's right, boys. We've become a top 10 channel. Today we're going to look at some of the weirdest foods, things that are honestly so disgusting you're going to have trouble watching this, things that will blow your mind. I'm not just saying this to get watch time, even though I do want it. I'm saying this because they're actually disgusting. This is your warning. You've been warned. Do not eat while watching this video. I'm already gagging. Look at the first one. So, number one is called Fugu from Japan. This is so you guys know Japan is all about sushi. Like, I love sushi. This is a pufferfish sushi, but the pufferfish has a toxic or a poison in it so potent, it can kill 30 people. So to even buy this, it costs a lot of money, but to even make this, it takes years of training, because if you miss a gland or you accidentally pop a gland or you get any poison on this, you will die. There's no cure. So if the customer orders this and spends $600 on it, he might have just spent a $600 death wish. Literally, one of the most risky foods you could eat on the planet is this puffer fish, and it's unbelievable. Those wishing to try this delicacy visiting Japan should only eat during October to March, because it says if you eat outside of that range, it might kill you. So this is wild. Absolutely would eat it. Yes, I would love to try it just to say I did it. But at the same time, like, you probably shouldn't. You don't want to eat this one. Coming in at number 2 is an absolute banger of a picture. A fried spider in Cambodia. This is the one thing I will not eat. I don't care how much money you pay me. I don't care if you buy me a car. I don't care if you threaten my family. I'm not eating a bug, period. But let alone my biggest fear, which is a spider. I see a little tiny baby spider on my wall. I'll tell you right now, I'm burning my apartment down. If I even see a spider egg, I'm moving out of the country. You think I'm kidding? I have a hardcore arachnophobia so bad that I'm skipping this one because I can't look at it. Number 3. Prairie oysters from Canada. Now let me ask you a question. How does a prairie oyster, what does this even mean? How do you get an oyster in a prairie? It's a simple explanation, really. Bull balls. It's a bull testicle. You take a male bull, you cut off its ball sack, you eat it, but you call it a prairie oyster because no one wants to eat a ball sack, right? Man, I just feel like as one man to another man, regardless of the interspecies difference, I couldn't do this to another man. I couldn't. I don't care if you're a cow. I don't care if you're a penguin. I will not eat another man's balls. To me, that's too far. That's the manhood, you know? That's what makes you a man. The moment you eat that, you're saying you're not a man anymore. I think it's too far. It's a disgrace to mankind. I just think it's wrong. This is the one thing on this list I won't eat, other than the other two we've seen. I won't eat any of these so far, especially not balls, though. You can't eat a ball. Like, imagine that. You just think you bite it, and it pops in your mouth. Do they even pop? I don't know. Maybe not. But why would you want to do it? Why would you want to do it? It's disgusting. Prairie oysters. You don't want that. You don't want that at all. Okay, you don't want that at all. All right, we got another gross one, guys. I warned you. I said don't eat while you're watching this. So take your little bowl of oatmeal and your yogurt, put it to the side. Stop drinking your morning coffee. Stop eating your after-school snack. Put it down. This is a duck fetus, not like an egg. Like, they took the egg and they incubated it just enough so that there's a little bit of an egg growing, like a little bit of a baby chicken fetus, then you eat it, right? Because just eating the egg's not weird enough, right? We take what comes out of a chicken butt, open it, and then pour its guts onto a stove and eat it like it's nothing. No, we got to make that weirder. We got to let it half grow, then you open it from the magic case that it comes in, right? This really brings up the question, is it alive? Is it not alive? Like, are you just boiling? You're boiling. It's hard to even say. You're boiling a fetus. So basically you're boiling an alive animal inside of its case. It's trapped. And as it cries and tries to escape, it slowly dies, where you then eat its body. Yeah, I wouldn't eat that either. We're at 0 for 4. Maybe a puffer fish, but probably I don't want to die. I would probably try it, but I don't know if I would try it once I smelled it. Scotland's national dish. So all you Scots out there, freaking weird, all right? I think America's national dish, why do I keep saying disc, is a hamburger. That's normal, all right? French fries, hamburger, maybe a milkshake or a hot dog. That's normal food. This is where you take a bunch of parts, like a heart, liver, lung, onion, oatmeal, spices, and stock, and you stick it inside of a sheep's stomach, you let it simmer there, and then literally the sheep's stomach is the casing. You are eating all these weird parts of a sheep inside of a sheep casing. That's weird. That's disgusting. I don't think you're going to like that. Maybe you will. Maybe you bite into it and you're like, this is fantastic. Thank you, Loverfella, for letting me know about haggis. Maybe you are Scottish. Maybe you're like, dude, this is what we eat every year on Thanksgiving. You probably don't even have Thanksgiving there. Maybe you celebrate it anyway with haggis. All right, yep, we're at 0 for 6 on this one. You go to South Korea. You're like, hey, I'm gonna try this sushi. It's called a senake. I'd love to try the senake. They bring it out. It's a live octopus simmering in different spices. The suction cups can still suction you on the way down your throat. The tentacles still move on your plate. This is a live animal that you're eating on your plate, and it's so weird. Now, I'll be honest with you. When I was in China, I did eat this. It wasn't the same thing, but it was like a giant platter of fish, and they were like little octopus arms, like doing this in the water. And I was like, guys, there's worms in there. And they're like, no, octopus. And I was like, And they picked it up, and they like grab it with their chopsticks, and like it's like, and I'm like, you beat that? You about to put that in your mouth, buddy? The guy looks at me and puts it in. Weirdest part, though, of that trip was that the fish eyeballs are actually a delicacy in China. So we bring on a giant fish head, and I'm looking at it like, that's rancid, horrifying. I'm not eating a single bite of that fish. And then this girl next to me, who's pretty cute, like my age, looks over at me, and she smiles, and she's like, do you want the fish eye? And I'm like, that's funny. Like, no, why would I eat that? I thought she was joking with me, like trying to convince me to eat it. And then this like really petite, quiet girl turns into like a ravenous, hungry beast, and she takes her chopsticks and just thrusts it right in the eye socket of that fish and rips out its eyeball and just looks at me and smiles and just goes, And I'm like, the heck did I just watch? So yeah, it turns out fish eyeballs are an actual delicacy, not a joke. Didn't eat them though. What is this, number 7? 0 for 7. The Escamoles from Mexico. You look at this and you're like, Loverfella. It's just some very moist rice. No, it's not moist rice. It's ant larva. It's disgusting. It's called insect caviar. I don't think I'd eat that either. For some reason, eating fish caviar, fish eggs, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'd eat it. It's a delicacy. But then I see this. I think it's because it's a bug, man. I got this thing with bugs where I just can't do it. I've heard this is really good from like people that travel the world and eat things, like my dream job. But I don't know. Would I eat it? Probably leaning towards that's a hard no, hard negative from Loverfella. Leave me a comment today. Let me know, would you eat any of these? Which ones have you eaten, if any? And if you eat the spider, get off my channel right now. Don't come back. We don't want you here. Oh my goodness, this is weird. Iceland, you guys are weird. You guys are real weird. I thought this was a picture of wood. No, it's not wood. It's a shark that's poisonous. A Greenland shark. Never heard of it. You eat it, it's poisonous. But you let it start rotting, and then it's not poisonous. So you take the shark, you let it rot, you ferment it in formaldehyde and whatever other ammonia chemicals you get in there, and then you eat it. It says most first-time diners involuntarily gag, and it's recommended the fish be chased with a shot of spirit. Oh, that's disgusting. Why would you want that? Like, why would you even consider? Like, there's got to be another option out there. Again, guys, we're at 0 for 8. We got 2 more left. Let's see if there's one of these that I will eat. Wait, are you kidding me? This is where I'm from? Hold up. Why? I didn't know Ohio was weird. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I live in Philly now, but it says hamburgers, french fries, fried brain sandwiches. Particularly in the Ohio River Valley, this curious sandwich is still found on the menu. I have never in my life seen a fried brain sandwich anywhere around Cincinnati or southern Ohio in that valley. Ever. I don't know if this is true or not, but I do know that my uncle, he'll kill a deer and then he'll like cut the deer open, like, you know, make its meat and stuff, and then like eat the heart of the deer. So I know my uncle does that. So maybe some of these like people will eat brains. It's really weird. We got some zombies in Ohio now, boys. We got some zombies in Ohio. The one that on first look you would think I would eat that, it actually looks pretty good, is a fancy cheese from Italy. Exotic, you think. Loverfella. Wow, this is cool. Why is this on this list? Because it's got thousands of live maggots inside of it. Basically, it says they put maggots inside of it, they hatch, they do their thing, they eat it, and then when you eat it, the taste is so strong, whatever that means, that it lasts for hours in your mouth. Literal maggot cheese. That is unbelievable. So I would not eat a single one of these 10. I don't know if you would. I'm pretty sure if you would, though, you're absolutely out of your mind. Some of these could literally kill you. Some of these could literally ruin your life. Like, imagine eating a spider. It makes me feel disgusting, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Please check out the links in the description. Support me in some way if you can, because that helps me buy some new equipment that I'm trying to save up for. As always, spread the love. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.